My name is Corey Mankin, and I will be broadcasting the important news of 2012, including local Iowa news, national news, and international news. We'll start off with Iowa, with stories about a Des Moines doctor, interstate deaths, and an AE dairy on strike. The national news will include Obama talking about the embassy, words from Bill Clinton, and Hurricane Isaac. Finally, we will talk about interesting stories that also made national news, including a Picasso painting and a fisherman who survived at sea.
A Des Moines doctor has been charged with 8 counts of manslaughter. Here's the latest of the story.
But tonight, Dr. Daniel Baldy faces 8 charges of involuntary manslaughter involving powerful prescription drugs. Patrick Bell joins us with our top story.
Yeah, Stacey and Kevin, News Channel 8 has just obtained these criminal complaints alleging Dr. Daniel Baldy not only prescribed powerful pain medication to, quote, a known suicidal drug addict, but also willfully overprescribed highly addictive painkillers, even recklessly programmed an internal pain pump to deliver narcotic medication at levels 1,000 times greater than normal, an act investigators say caused one patient to die instantly.
Now we have information about a deadly crash involving 2 drivers, one who appeared to be under the influence and the other seemed to be distracted.
The Iowa State Patrol just released the names of the 2 victims. Officials say 25-year-old Brandon Anderson was driving the wrong way on I-80 when he crashed head-on into 53-year-old Kevin O'Sullivan. Both were pronounced dead at the scene. The accident closed down westbound traffic near Morningstar Drive for nearly 3 hours. And just looking at this video, you can see why all of those lanes were closed. One of the engines was actually shattered by the force of the impact and left debris scattered all over the road. Several law enforcement agencies responded, including the State Patrol and Polk County Sheriff. And the accident at this point is still under investigation.
In less life-threatening news, we go to the newsroom for more information on the AE dairy strike and a continued update on the story.
Cynthia, we're standing here at the corner of Hubble and Searle, and you can see behind me about 24 Anderson Erickson Dairy union workers standing in the picket lines. On the other side of the camera, another dozen, and as you go down East University heading toward the fairgrounds, you'll see even more strikers there as well. They say they're here, and they're here for the long haul, but both sides say they do want to get back to the negotiation table as soon as possible to solve this strike as soon as possible. But, Cynthia and Kevin, it is on the key issues where both sides seem far apart.
Erickson Dairy.
And let's get right to News Channel 8's Patrick Bell with the latest information. He is in the newsroom. What's the strike news or lack thereof, Patrick?
Right, Kevin and Stacey, I've just confirmed that Anderson Erickson and its workers union have now reached a tentative labor agreement, which will prevent yet another strike at the company's East Des Moines headquarters. Now, this all happened just before 9 o'clock tonight after some pretty lengthy bargaining sessions between dairy officials and Teamsters Local 120 representatives. Now, while details of the agreement have not yet been revealed, we do know.
This next video reveals Obama's view on the Libyan embassy attack.
The United States condemns in the strongest terms this outrageous and shocking attack. We're working with the government of Libya to secure our diplomats. I've also directed my administration to increase our security at diplomatic posts around the world. And make no mistake, we will work with the Libyan government to bring to justice the killers who attacked our people. Since our founding, the United States has been a nation that respects all faiths. We reject all efforts to denigrate the religious beliefs of others.
This is a speech given by Bill Clinton explaining his opinion on how President Obama laid the foundation for the United States of America.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Mayor, fellow Democrats, we are here to nominate a president. And I've got one in mind. I want to nominate a man whose own life has known its fair share of adversity and uncertainty. I want to nominate a man who ran for president to change the course of an already weak economy, and then just 6 weeks before his election, saw it suffer the biggest collapse since the Great Depression. A man who stopped the slide into depression and put us on the long road to recovery.
And now we go to Tatum Starcevich for the weather. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, today in the Louisiana area of the country, there's kind of a front moving in. Maybe sunshine and a chance of, maybe a chance of showers and little sprinkles in through here. But I think overall it's going to be a pretty fabulous day. So, don't need your umbrella, don't need your winter coat. Just be awesome and stay classy.
We now have live footage of Hurricane Isaac, whose impacts have been sweeping the nation. We go now to Jerry, who shows the damage of the tragic winds.
We hand it over to our newsroom with the latest West Nile virus case.
West Nile virus is sweeping the country, one of the worst outbreaks since the virus was first detected 13 years ago. Nearly 700 cases have been reported in 32 states. The Center for Disease Control is blaming the virus, which is spread by mosquitoes, for at least 26 deaths so far this year. Now, here in Iowa, thanks to our hot, dry summer, you haven't had to swat as many skeeters.
But state health officials warn you should still watch out for those mosquitoes.
This next story has a miraculous ending about a man lost at sea.
Now to that stunning survival story. A 19-year-old fisherman stranded at sea for over a day, clinging to life inside a tiny plastic bin barely bigger than a garbage can. ABC's John Muller is here with the very latest on this. Good morning, John. What a story.
What a story it is, Amy. An incredible story of survival, ingenuity. A young Alaskan fisherman and his friend, both very lucky to be alive this morning after their quest for a perfect catch almost turns into the deadliest one.
Look at this incredible image. That's 19-year-old fisherman Ryan Harris floating in the middle of the Alaskan Sea in a 4x4.
In other news, a Picasso painting worth millions of dollars has been found in a museum in Indiana.
There's a case of lost and found involving a Picasso at the Evansville Museum in Indiana. The museum was given this painting called Seated Woman with Red Hat in 1963. Somehow, it ended up in the basement where it stayed for nearly 50 years until an auction house called and someone found it. The museum now plans to sell it because they say the extra security costs too much to show it.
A robbery has occurred at a get-and-go on 5763 Franklin in downtown Des Moines. We have footage of the security camera in the store. If you have further information on the case, please be sure to call Polk County Crime Stoppers.
Sort of a reckless driver who's going to be near the fairgrounds, and let a regular patrol know about it as well.
And that sums up important news from fall 2012. There were many interesting stories the past couple of months. See you in fall 2013. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.